What if I told you that there is one small hack that you can implement right now that could easily potentially double the amount of sales that you are making from your online offer? I know it sounds too good to be true, right? But I'll be honest with you guys. It is a mistake that I have made by not implementing this that really cost me over $100,000 in potential sales that I've completely missed out. And what's annoying about this small hack is the fact that it is so simple, so easy to just completely oversee. And what's really annoying is that not enough people really talk about it. So in today's video, I want to talk to you exactly what this hack is, how to implement it, and how to make sure that you maximize as much as possible from each and every single piece of content that you put out on social media. Now, for those of you that don't know anything about me, my name is Ben. I've been on social media for the last 4 years. I've sold over 7 figures in digital products in terms of courses, mentorships, and group coaching, and I'm now here to help you do exactly the same thing. For those of you that don't know anything about social media or potentially have posted a little bit, how many times have you made a YouTube video or a potential Instagram post or anything like that at all, and when it comes to titling the video or potentially thumbnailing the video, you just kind of go off a hunch. You think that this is what audience is going to want to see, and therefore you just put up that package. What I can't stress enough, guys, is that the packaging of the video, of the email, of the lead page or whatever is just as important as the actual content of your video. Okay, so let's talk about YouTube videos first. The packaging, the title and the thumbnail is super important. Matter of fact, I would say focus on those things more than the actual video content itself. But how do we decide what thumbnail to choose? Or how do we decide which title is going to work the best? That is exactly what I want to show you in this video. And to show you, I'm just going to show you one of my own videos, okay? So this is a video where I've spoken about how to launch your very first digital product and reach over £10,000 or $100,000 more like in sales over the next 6 months. Make sure to watch that. But here's the behind the scenes type of stuff, okay? So here I actually ran a thumbnail test with ABC test. And as you can see, I've ran these 3 thumbnails. The first thumbnail's got 28.4% watch time share. The next one got 41.7%, and the last one got 29.9%. Okay, now it sounds like only a 10% difference between the top performing one and the next one, but the reality is this, guys. If I had here 417 views and I got here 284 views, that is an extra 120 people that wouldn't have seen my video if it wasn't for a different thumbnail. So it just goes to show how important picking the right thumbnail is. So what I want you guys to get from this video, the first thing that I want you guys to get is stop making decisions based on your own opinion or just off a hunch, okay? Implement things like A/B tests in your social media to make sure that whatever you put out there, it gets the most amount of eyeballs possible. Because the last thing you want to do is, let's say you're a dog trainer, you put up a 30-40 minute of a really value-packed video and you get half of the potential views that you should be getting because this little picture, this little thumbnail wasn't as good as it could possibly have been. By just spending a little bit more time and doing an ABC test on your thumbnails, you really maximize the amount of potential that your video can bring. And once again, just think about it. You script the video, you research the topic, you finally shoot the video, you edit the video, you post the video, but just by choosing the wrong thumbnail, you may potentially miss out on 50% of your views. And if you get less views, that means you're most likely going to get less sales. Now, is this A/B testing just finished there? Well, no. Matter of fact, the reality is it doesn't. Because, for example, I tell all of my clients and all of the people that watch my social media is that you have to push your audience onto an email. You want to get their information. You want to basically get their email. So if, for example, your social media gets banned or blocked or anything happens to it, you still have a way to reach out to your potential followers. But emails also have something called A/B testing as well. So let me show you here. I have very recently posted up an email about how to potentially double your views. And ironically, I was actually speaking about the A/B test results in the email here. And my 2 subject lines were either 1, stop guessing and / start growing, which is about A/B testing, or the 1 change to double your views. And as you can see here, I currently have 447 emails in my newsletter. And as you can see here, I did a test 20% of those emails were used to test which title works best for my emails. So 68 recipients got this title and 68 recipients got this title. And as you can see, 23 people opened up my email with this and 31 people opened up my email with that, which means the open rate here was 45.6%, and here the open rate was 33.8%. So what happened was these two emails, exactly the same emails, the same body, were sent out to those recipients, and after 4 hours, based on this data, the rest of the recipients got the email with this title, okay? And once again, it just goes to show how important packaging is, because you really want, when you send out an email, you want to make sure that the title is as good as it can possibly be, so the open rate is as high as possible. So once again, just like with YouTube, we don't want to be going off a hunch. We want to make data-driven decisions where we can get the most amount of stuff from the social media that we post, but also we get to learn as to what works and what doesn't. So now going forward, I may not do these titles anymore. I may do a title like this and then change it up with something else to see what my audience responds the best to. Okay, now does it stop there? Do A/B tests just stop with your YouTube videos and potentially your emails? No, it also goes onto your lead pages as well. So for those of you who don't know, basically from your social media, you want to get to people to give you their email. But once people click on the link in order to give you their email, they get to see whatever you give them. But you can also split your lead pages as well. In other words, when people, for example, clicked on my 30 tips in 30 days on how to grow on social media and how to make as much money as possible, some of them got this landing page, which basically was 30 tips in 30 days to build a $50,000 per month offer. And then half of the people also got turn your views into profit in just 30 days. And as you can see, the conversion rate on the first one was 22.44%, and the next one was 17.28%. In other words, the conversion rate on this title and what I said here was way better than the conversion on this one. And just to show you what it actually looks like, this is what the first one looked like, and this is what the second one looked like. So the winner was this one. And as you can see, this is what it looks like, and make sure to sign up yourself, okay? And this one got a whole, this is the pop-up, and then this one got much less. It didn't convert nowhere near as well. So clearly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the one that is performing the best, so I get as many newsletter signups as possible. And think about it from your perspective. If you're a PT, if you're a dog trainer, if you're trying to teach something about beauty or anything like that at all, you really want to test these things as much as possible. Sometimes the difference can be really small, but it's still a difference. And sometimes the difference can be massive, and it can really impact your potential amount of people that you get onto your emails, how many people click on your emails when you send out an email, and most importantly, when you're trying to sell one of your products or services, how many people are actually going to end up buying. Because think about it, if we just go back onto these emails here, don't you think it's really important when you send out an email to get your customers to potentially buy something that they click, as many of them click on your email as possible? This is why it's so important to make data-driven decisions to make as much money as you possibly can on social media. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.